And we are live.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. Intuition of the Soul, Cosmos and Spread, Get Spooky
Hi.
Society, everybody that's watching. How fun is this?
Yay! 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 Just
Yeah.
one little thing while everybody's jumping on, make sure you comment so we know and we can write your name down.
And for Intuition of the Soul, I am looking online. If you are not on our YouTube, we prefer you be on the YouTube, but if you happen to be on, I'll be able to see who you are besides Facebook user.
I don't think we have it broadcasting to our YouTube. It's just Facebook today.
Yeah. No, it's
that's
Facebook.
right. Just that's right. Just Facebook.
So we could only do the 3.
Right. So anyway, I'm still monitoring it. So that's right.
And write your names down if you'd like a card for later, for sure.
Right.
All right. Everybody is coming on in.
Yeah, I love it. I love all this energy. This is going to be fun stuff tonight.
It has been a wild day in general.
Yes, it has.
It has been, for me, it's been nothing that was scheduled went off as it was scheduled.
Oh no.
Nothing. That's okay. It was a fun day. Had a great time. Just it is what it is kind of thing. So welcome everyone as people are signing on.
That's the names are flying by. Sean, Joanne, Christine, Dee, Sue.
Yeah, we are on YouTube. And they are IOTS. It does have a YouTube channel as well if you want to find them.
But we aren't broadcasting on it because StreamYard only allows us 3 platforms. So we're on our Facebook right now. And we have Sabrina with us on Facebook besides Sue and Joanne. Okay. So
all right.
Please say hello so we can say hello to you.
I love it. I love all this energy and from all the different channels. How fun is this?
I assume the Facebook user is Sabrina.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Stephen, I know he doesn't want a card. So I'm writing him down just so we have record of it.
Yes, please let us know if you want the card because she is writing down records and we're going to do.
And if you don't, that's fine too.
We're going to do team reading. So you get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
So
tag team.
Yep.
Alexa, Jennifer, Shan. Hello, guys. Nice.
Oh, this is great.
I know. Maybe just comment if you don't want a card. That might be easier for Stephanie.
Well, she's got to write the names though.
Yeah.
I'm writing everybody down, and I know Stephen doesn't want one, so I'm pretty sure everybody else is going to want one.
All right. Yes, this is a great group. We're excited.
All right. So maybe another minute or so as people jump on. This is very exciting. This is the first time we've broadcast across 3 platforms at once.
Yeah.
3 completely different people. We got Spooky, Cosmos and Spread, and Intuition of the Soul. So this is pretty exciting. Yay.
Yes.
And it's a perfect day because it's the day of infinity. This will go on like Buzz Lightyear.
Yes, Jamie, I got you. I think I have everybody on here.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenny is watching. Jenny Conroy just joined us.
Oh, hi, Jenny. I told her about it. I was talking to her.
I have 27 people written down.
Wow. Nice.
Fantastic.
I know it. I can feel all their energy coming in. It's making me all woo.
No.
Sean,
I was thinking I needed caffeine, but I really don't think so because I'm feeling the energy. So you guys are all giving me a little shot that I need.
Yes, it is awesome.
It is awesome. Exciting. So.
Oh, Stephen, today is officially your birthday, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, because last year we sang to him.
Well, hey, we cannot disappoint. We're gonna have to do it again, I guess.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephen. And Sandra, if you come on. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Sign language applause. All right. So, all right. I think we're ready to start. It's about 5 after. We just wanted to greet everyone, say hello, let you know that our intention is to high vibrational energy and messages in for this Lionsgate, which is an opening portal. It's the 8-8 portal. And so if we just, for a minute, just take a breath. Call in everything of your day, let it go if it bothered you, and enjoy this hour and a half we're about to have. And so it is.
So it is.
So I think I'm the kickoff. I'm the kickoff because we're going to talk about the astrological piece of Lionsgate. So Lionsgate is when Sirius and the sun align. And really what it is, it's the spiritual meeting of the physical and the spiritual sun. The sun is our core, our engine. It's what makes us run. And this is a bridge of a day that they line up. It's on the infinity sign. And it's about freedom, peace, technology. It's about what we want to let go of that is more than in our DNA. And this year, especially, it's about what we want to send to our nextestors, our descendants. What is the energy we are willing to completely shed? And what is the energy we want to send forward more than any other year? This is a 6th year. This is a healing year. And so we have an opportunity because we are working with the heart, the third eye, and all the higher chakras up there. That's the energy that's coming in. Our sun is our physical body. And it is the awakening of our spiritual consciousness with our physical consciousness, and it's in that infinity DNA activation. That's why we always talk about Lionsgate, the courage of what makes us roar. We unlock memories today. We have senses of things that have been in the past, but this year it's really about sending it to the future. What is it, the energy we want to meet next month, next year, next 10 years, and really creating that. This is like at a crystal vibration. This is the rebirth of your own spirit. It is the astrological midpoint between the spring equinox and the fall equinox. And so we stop, and it is, the belief is that we have a higher presence. And we've actually been talking about that, the 4 of us, that spirit has been much closer in the last 6 weeks than it's ever been. And this is actually a day that always that happens. And this is really about the truth of spirit. There's a whole galactic component when you study a Lionsgate that they talk about in astrology, but it really is about the higher aura, the higher chakras, the higher being, and what 8-8 energy you wish to create, send. And it comes from the Atlanteans, it comes from generations back, but it's also the generations forward step up to give us more information, to encourage us for that next step. So you're going to get a lot of things intuitively, physically, spiritually, and in your dreams. And I'm sure a lot of people have had some interesting dreams coming into this. The gate really opened the 26th, but even before then we had some other astrological things. So this is a magnified 8-8 portal. And I'm sure there's a lot of other things, but I'm going to hand it off to Amy, who talks about how you deal with portals, how you deal with Lionsgate, some of the preparations.
Okay, thanks, Giddy, and thanks for that astrological outlook. I'd never be able to do that. I understand it when you say it, but otherwise, go right over my head. But yes, so let's talk about the 8-8 Lionsgate. Yes, the energy right now for manifesting, for bringing through what you want is strongest today. But like Kitty said, it opened up on the, did you say the 27th?
26th.
26th, sorry, yeah. And goes to the 12th. So even if you did not have an opportunity to maybe do a meditation or put some intention into going through the gate, you still have time to do that. So I want to talk to you about that. But let's talk about a little bit about what's been leading up. Some of the more difficult energies that's been leading up to Lionsgate. So for those of you out there that are sensitive to energy, are intuitive, that are watching, or consider themselves light workers or something along that line, you have probably been noticing, and for anyone else as well, that there's a lot of pushback energy, that people might not be understanding you. They might be looking at you like you got two heads, or it just feels like there's a little bit of that pushback. Now, that happens all the time, but it seems to be more magnified right now. So if you're sensitive to that, you're going, why is this happening? So the challenge leading up to Lionsgate, and probably as we go through the few days after that as well, is to try to take out the judgment piece. Not an easy thing to do, but take out the judgment piece and just notice. Like, okay, they're not maybe at the same place that I am. They might not have the same beliefs that I do. They might be not doing the same behaviors that I do. But I'm not going to judge that. I'm just going to notice that. That's the challenge right now as we've been leading up to this 8/8 portal. But the important thing I think to remember, and Kitty just said this too, so I'm going to reiterate that, is everything should be coming from the heart space. If you can function in the heart space, it's going to be easier to take the judgment piece out and just notice. It's going to be easier for you to, manifest those things and bring those things in. So what you need to do before you go in through the portal is you need to have your mind, your body, and your spirit all cleansed. And when I mean cleansed, I don't mean you need to actually do anything specific, but you do. Cleanse, like purify, like go in. So pay attention to what you're putting in your body, the exercise that you're doing, how you're eating. In your mind, think about the things that you're listening to, you're watching, people that you're, talking to. So going in with a more, a higher vibration of, I don't want to say cleaner mind, because then the opposite would be dirty. So that's not what I'm saying, but just more of an awareness in the mind, and the same with the spirit. So do a little cleansing, do a little preparation, put yourself in a good spot. And then at any time, you want to go through that gate, put yourself in a meditation. Decide what that gate is going to look like. It looks different for everyone. You get to choose what that gate looks like, but go in there with more pure intentions, okay, of the mind, the body, and the spirit. So I'm going to do one last thing, and then I'm going to pass it off to Michelle, because this morning I got a little bit of a channeled message for all of us. So I'm going to read it really quick. And the first thing says is, there is no fear that we don't create in our own minds. And if this is so, that we create it, we can equally relinquish it, gone. No special pause needed. No special gifts are to be presented. Just pureness of the hearts and the intention. You are not your mother's fears. You are not your father's aspirations. And you are not your family's way of relating. You are everything. You have everything. You believe everything. Everything is possible. Everything is inside of you, and everything is all you need. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to Michelle to talk more about portals in general. So, Michelle,
can we just take one moment? First of all, that was beautiful, Amy.
Okay.
Wow, that made me better. Secondly, I just wanted to say, for anybody that just jumped on, Nicole, Leslie, Dusty, there's a Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is.
That's actually me greeting everybody. So
hello.
Yeah.
Okay, F you. Thank you. I just wanted to greet the people that had come in while we were doing this, so they know we're just talking about Lionsgate right now, the 8/8 portal. Michelle's gonna go next. Kitty already did the astrological things, and then Amy just talked about what she had and how to get ready for it. and then Michelle's going to go next, then I'll go, and then we're going to do some readings. So if you came for readings, hold on.
Yes.
We've got.
And Amy, I want to say that was absolutely beautiful, because this is the boomerang. What we have sent out is coming back for us to examine, and that makes perfect sense about the fear. It comes back for me to look at, I let it go. Absolutely gorgeous. So
Thank you.
Amy, it grabbed my heart, and my heart still is tingling. I feel so giddy in my heart right now. It's like the energy, it's like it won't stop. It's like a churning in a beautiful way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So for anyone who is just jumping on, it's funny because I need you to know, you may need to go back once this video is done and listen to what Kitty and Amy has said so far, because I received information as well. I asked for information for the rest of this month, and then also for the rest of the year going into the next Lionsgate portal. I did not tell anyone what came up. So you're going to be amazed if you've already been here since the beginning. You're going to be amazed at how this ties into what Kitty and Amy said. Okay, so I'm going to read to you what came through and the interpretation. Okay, so the first thing I saw in vision were black music notes. Now, what I felt from that is be creative. And that's what Kitty was talking about, spirit. And this is for the month right now, okay? So Spirit really wants you to concentrate on being creative, because, you know, when we're being creative, we're being who we were created to be. Okay. We're not thinking about the outside world. We're not thinking about all the bad stuff going on around us or things happening in our lives. We're just creating. And that's why we're here. One big reason is to be creators and figure this out. So when we're creating something, we are creating from our heart. And when we emit things out into the universe doesn't care if it's good feelings or bad feelings. Okay. The universe just takes what we emit out and says, okay, well, I'm going to give you more of that then. So if we spend our time creating and creating and creating, okay, on things that we are passionate about, that our heart feels like we have to do it. It's just beautiful to us, whether it's singing, writing, dancing, acting silly. Listen, honestly, there are days when my husband, if he's not here or whatever, or sometimes when he's here, I will take a video of myself and send to my kids just to make them laugh. And I will be dancing around and acting silly and singing that song. I think it's Pharrell Williams, Because I'm Happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, that's a great
And I'll crank it and I'll just start dancing and acting silly. And you know what? I don't care how silly that may look, because that is emitting beautiful energy that I'm going to receive back. And Spirit wants you to understand that concept, okay? So create, create, create. Okay, so the next thing, this was actually very beautiful. I saw a giant celestial being wearing a white robe. Now, there was only one shoulder that was covered with this robe. And then I saw two energies. Now, please know this is not gender specific. So when I say masculine and feminine, I'm not speaking of male and female bodies, okay? It's just the energies. But I saw two regular sized people, humans like us, okay? And there was a feminine and masculine energy. The feminine was representing spirituality, nurturing, being loving and kind, okay? She placed a spoon in the masculine energy's mouth as if feeding him. Now, this masculine person representing humanity, okay, the collective right now. He opened his mouth wide and even leaned forward as she was placing the spoon to assist her. Okay. So I felt like what Spirit was saying with this is many of you may be seeking spiritual growth, right? Of course, that's why we're here. We're all trying to figure it out and learn it. But a lot of times we don't allow Okay, we don't help the process. We just expect it to just happen. Okay, and sometimes we have to put some work into it, whether it's inner work, whether it's meditation, grounding, being in the moment, being creative. But sometimes we have to do something to give us a kickstart. Okay, and so I felt like what Spirit was saying was when because when that man opened his mouth and he leaned forward, it's like, feed me. And Spirit fed this man all this that this man was desiring, spiritually. And it was just so beautiful to me. And Spirit wants you to know to also to make sure to allow, okay, not to allow blockages from the how you were raised, certain traditions, things like that may be blocking your success spiritually. Really take a look within and see if there are things that maybe you need to tweak a little bit with your thought processes, because you can, we were all born able to communicate, okay, in different ways. We're all unique, but we were all born with it inside, okay? So Spirit wants you to be able to utilize that. Okay, and then the next thing that I saw in vision, I saw the word ask. So Spirit wants you to make sure to remember that because we have free will here, it's very important if you, let's say you're going through any kind of circumstance whatsoever, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is ask for Spirit to reveal it to you, okay? And and if you're at the very beginning of the awakening process, and maybe you haven't discovered what gifts and talents that you have right now, that's okay too. You can still ask. The thing is, it's like the man allowing, okay, and opening up. Start looking for synchronistic numbers around you. Start looking for physical things that you can actually see until your process develops more. Okay, now for the collective for the year up until the next Lionsgate portal, I had one thing come through, and that was the angel number 444. Okay, I saw that number.
My number.
So when I saw that, I immediately knew it went right along with the ask. Okay, so for me, 444 is a number of your Holy Spirit team, your guides, your angels. Your whole teams are right there with you. They hear you. They see you. They know what you're going through. They know what's going on around you. And all you have to do is trust, have faith. Tell them again, ask if you need something, if you want to use your abilities more. Ask to be shown signs, okay, as to be brought to people, your tribe, so that you can learn how to do these things, okay. But that's what I have for you. But Spirit wants you to really focus on that throughout the rest of this year, okay, into the next Lionsgate portal, of just making sure. And I do recommend also everyone watching this, look up the angel number 444, because it's going to resonate. I'm sure each one of us on this panel, the number 444 means something different. So I recommend that each of you look that up for your own selves using your intuition and see what that means specifically for you. Okay? And that's all I have.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow. All
Love
right.
that these messages are all connecting.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep. To anybody else that has jumped on, Tony and Bud Files, if you're sticking around, we're going to eventually do some card readings. we're talking about the Lionsgate portal right now. And yeah, I'm going to talk more about the full moon and how this Lionsgate is going into the full moon that is on Thursday the 11th. And it's in Aquarius. However, because the sun is in Leo while the moon is in Aquarius during that full moon, this Lionsgate is leading up to that. Last year, we had, was it the new moon or the full moon? No, it was the new moon in Leo on Lionsgate, on 8/8. So this year, we're leading up to the full moon. And what I want to do is I want to talk about, I'm going to do a full moon reading for us right now. The full moon, again, is in Aquarius on Thursday. And then we'll talk a little bit about what you do during a full moon. And then after that, we're going to break up into teams and we're going to do readings for everybody that's still on. Sound good? All right. So full moon reading. The first card is what's falling away and what do I need to forgive? Last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up.
Didn't we just get this card and something?
Yeah. So what's falling away? I mean, there's something, we keep getting this in our class. Kitty and I teach class. We keep getting this that we're holding on to things that we think are still right for us. Lighten up, let it go. Like Amy says, you create it, you have the ability to uncreate it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is what's the illuminated full moon showing me? And we just got this one too. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Mm-hmm. So again, since we're surrendering things during that full moon, and since we're letting go of our intentions that we're manifesting this cycle, attend to any of the details that still need to be attended to before you surrender it. And then the next one is what comes next. New moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. I could cry right now. Trust all will be well.
And as an omen, that is the next new moon.
There you go.
The next new moon is in Virgo. So say that again. That is a underscore of what everyone's saying.
Yeah, new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. I love that. One more jumped out. Normally it's a 3-card read for the full moon, but one more jumped out. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Be proud of yourself. As the Leo sun wants you to be, wants you to roar. Okay? So again,
Love that.
You need to lighten up and let shit go that you're holding on to. Because like Amy said, we created it, we can uncreate it. Okay? Mm-hmm. But before you surrender all of your intentions and stuff, attend to any last minute details. Mm-hmm. And then new moon in Virgo, which is our next new moon in a couple of weeks. Trust that all will be well and be proud of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a great story. Attend to the details, trust yourself, let stuff go, and all's going to be fine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you guys? Yeah. So
exactly.
Yeah. Right. So the full moon is the time when you surrender, you let things go, you give forgiveness, you give gratitude, you surrender the stuff that no longer serves you, you make room for all the good things that you're going to manifest into your life in the next lunar cycle. This one is in Aquarius. Aquarius is a humanitarian, a visionary. It's about your social life. It's about what your visions for what you want your life to be. It's in your 11th house for the collective. It's in your 11th house of friendships, blessings, community. So again, your social life. Who said something about being in your tribe? Was that Michelle?
Michelle.
Finding the right tribe, being in the right social circles. It's ruled by Saturn and Uranus. So Saturn's all about structure and discipline, wanting to do everything by the book. And Uranus is the rebel. Uranus wants you to shake shit up, right? And again, this Aquarius moon is across from the sun in Leo. And Leo is what's roaring right now in this Lionsgate portal. And the sun wants us to break out of that Saturn structure and be who we want to be. Let go of the fears. You created them yourself. The only thing, I always say this, one of the only things standing between you and what you want is yourself and your fears that you create. So I love that. I love that. But you also need to find your tribe. Yep.
Because you need to send ahead what it is you want to create. That's such a huge part of this particular Lionsgate. Let the fears go. Amy's message was beautiful because that's what you want to meet. You know, it's not, oh, it's a good idea, let the fears go. No, I'm creating the next, you know, that receiving that Michelle was talking about.
Yes.
Letting it come. So, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Excellent.
I love it. All right. So, do we have anything else to talk about, or do we want to do what are we doing next, girls?
I think we're going to start readings, but anybody have a question for anyone at this, just because we happen to be at that point that something somebody said, you know,
and
check in.
You in front of your comment, so we know it's a question. It makes us be able to see it quicker.
Right. And what I'd like,
and then your question.
Yes, absolutely. And then what I'd like to say is, if you're like Heather, if you're still on here, you were the first one on as usual. And then I know Christine, Sean, Beth, if you're still on here, just make a comment so we know you still are, because some people have dropped off. If you've jumped on recently and haven't commented and you want a card, please comment. What we're going to do is Michelle and I are going to do joint readings. So you get a card from her and a card from me, and Amy and Kitty will do the next person. You'll get a card from each person. So we'll go on from there. So, okay. Hardcore Copper, would you tell us your first name? If you don't want to, that's fine. I can't remember what it is. I know you've been on before. Okay. All right. Thanks, Dad. My dad jumped on, but I don't think he wants a card.
Oh, Dad, come on.
Roar, let the lion roar. I'll tell you what.
Nicole does have a question. I think she jumped on after we said what Lionsgate was.
Okay. So Lionsgate is on every month has a portal. It's by the doubled number. So 88 is the infinity sign. It's also halfway between the two eclipses of the year. And so it's about Sirius and our sun. And Sirius is the spiritual part of us, our DNA, all of those things that are beyond even our higher understanding, third eye, heart chakra, higher chakras. And it's when they meet on a bridge, the physical and the spiritual suns, those two engines that roar, and they have a chance to have a conversation. So this is really about not only activation, like Michelle was talking about, but it's that letting go. And it's that letting go and sending the energy we want ahead of us. And it kind of lays out our year energetically. It's kind of the rebirth of our spirit. It's our physical body gets to talk to our spiritual body in a very open, powerful time. And it's about freedoms and peace and technology. So,
well
in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. Yes. Yeah. We could go on for days.
Yes.
And I don't know if you say it show woman. If you're still on here and you want a card, can you give us your first name? And I apologize if that's not how you say your channel. Uranus is, Hardcore Copper is Angela, and Uranus is her planet.
Uranus or Uranus?
I'm saying, wait, Shaw woman. Shaw woman or show woman?
Shaw.
It's an A.
Shaw woman. Dina. Okay, I gotcha.
And she's got the Venus. Is it the Venus sign she's got next to it? Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So who's on deck?
I think Heather is gone, so we're going to replace her with Mary. We want to put Mary at the top because she has a hard stop, and I want to make sure. Shaw woman. I got you now. My eyes are bad, and I thought it was an O instead of an A.
Okay, so Mary, who's going to do Mary? Is that for Amy and I?
Yeah, you guys go with Mary.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mary. And one of the things that helps us, guys, if you have a question, think of it, and we'll see if whatever comes up for the energy. So,
Perfect.
oh, well, mine's an interesting, powerful card to begin with.
So this is for Mary, just so we all Mary.
Okay.
So you want to get ready for whoever's next then, Steph?
We are Christine, Michelle.
Okay. So
Who's on
I
deck?
got the 11 higher self. And 11 is a master number. We're in a master number with 8-8. And 11 is always about deciding what remains and what falls away. And this is such a powerful card on this particular day because your higher self is what's standing on the bridge, having that physical conversation with your spiritual self. And what I'm hearing about for you, Mary, is go, girl. You've got it. You're listening to your higher self. Celebrate that. Have some joy in that. And know what you're thinking you want to do is exactly what you need to do. And this is purple. So this is coming through the crown. It's the crown chakra. So it is that higher. Wow, this is quite the card. I'm feeling it in my heart. And taking a breath, like take your breath and make that next step that you know. But you have been hearing it. And yes, go. What'd you get, Amy?
Okay, Mary. So the first card that came out was the Five of Cups, and this was the Angel Tarot, and it says sadness. So I feel like this is kind of like, as we've been talking about letting go fear, there might also be other emotions that we need to let go as well as fear. So I don't know if there's a sadness about something. Maybe it is about something letting go, something that's not continuing with you, some type of change you're making. So it feels like there's just a little sadness attached. It doesn't feel like an overwhelming sadness. It's just maybe one of those things when you think about something and you just go, oh, that's a little sad, just a little sad. It doesn't feel huge. But I asked for another card because I just wanted some clarification for that. And I got the Star, the Angel of Hope. Okay. So even if you are feeling a little sadness or some things changing, maybe you're leaving some things behind, going off on a new journey, creating something new in your life, don't go there. Leave that behind with it because you got the Angel of Hope card, the Star. This is just, you, whatever you want to do, you've got the Angel of Hope and the Star leading the way. So I love that. I hope that resonated with you. If you need more clarification, though, just let me know, Mary. But
I love that, Amy, because to me, 11 is the Star card, my favorite card. And of course, 11 is the number. So go, Mary.
Yep. Angela had some good points there, too, for Mary. So thank you, Angela. And we know that resonates because we know Mary. So, all right. You guys are going to have Sean next. We have Christine. I already have Christine's card, and I think it's pretty funny. I am reading from the same Moonology cards because I just felt that we needed to continue with those. So, Christine, the card I have is so fitting for you. It already came up. Last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. Lighten up. You roaring tiger, you lion, you. Because I know Christine as well, the message I'm getting is that I know there's some things right now, Christine, that you want to fix and rectify so badly. But the message that I'm getting right now is to maybe lighten things up a little bit, we got this for you the last time, I think, that be more like calm and precise, and then they're never going to see it coming. Like, do it with a little bit more grace instead of roaring so much, and maybe you'll get through to some of the ones you're not getting through to. Okay, Michelle.
Okay, and so Christine, what I got for you was this card. Now, if you see, this is a stump, right? And you can tell that it's been cut. So it's been cut down because it's level, right? So that's telling me that in symbology, like that's in your life, feeling like you've been cut down or cut out of something, okay? Not having the full growth that you would expect to have. And also, this is a mature tree, which is talking about you, okay? And if you see all the rings in the tree, that's telling me this is something that's been going on for quite some time. But Christine, in the middle, this little sprig right here, that's representing you, that you are still coming to life. You're still growing in the midst of all of this that's been cut down around you, okay? You are actually beginning to peep out and grow. So that's a very positive sign that things will go in your favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. You guys are doing Sean, and we're going to have Beth B, Michelle. Beth B.
Okay. I have my card ready for Sean. Sean, I got the 8 of Cups, departure. Okay, so this means movement, something you're moving away from, something you're departing from, some type of change. And it may not, I kind of feel like it hasn't happened yet, that maybe it's something you've been thinking about putting something in the past. But you're right on the verge of it. You're right there where it feels like there is going to be some movement or some type of change in whatever it is, however this resonates with you. So that's what I got for you. Let's see what Kitty's got for you, Sean. Hope that resonates.
I got the sacral chakra. So that is exactly about survival, what is basic to us. And it's the word fearless. And so this is about facing some kind of fear, some kind of stepping into who you are. I agree with Amy. You're on the brink of it. And this is 7 and 8. Okay, so for me, 7 and 8 is always also a mothering energy because it's has to do with my own mother. So whenever I see it, I know that there's a powerful female energy behind this that is mother. And 7 and 8 is 15, Mom, which is 6. And this is the healing vibration. So this is about being fearless as you heal and as you step into that 8 of transformation and that 6 of the house of healing and systems. You are repairing your systems. Go, Sean.
That's right. Hello, Maria. Okay, so we've got Beth and Kitty and Amy are going to have Jamie next.
Okay.
All right, Beth, I have a card for you already, and it is last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. So when you're in the last quarter, and Capricorn is about structures, etc. Just you're being too you're holding on to something that you should let go of. You're really holding on to something you should let go of. You need to leave the past behind because I feel like it's blocking you. It could be very well blocking you from something that you really, really want. But let's see what Michelle gets for you.
Very interesting, Stephanie, because this is what I got. Lots of sunglasses, which means there's something hidden. So Beth, yes, there's actually more than one thing. There are multiple things that you need to go back. It's like having fragments. Just like when we wash our laundry, we may wash our laundry, remove it from the washer, but as time goes along, little fragments of water and debris, they add up in the washer and they can cause mold and mildew. And then we have to do a deep cleaning just of the washer itself. So I feel like going along with what Stephanie was saying, there are fragments of things left from time after time, and you may have thought you had forgiven. I've done that myself. Thought I've forgiven, and then for some reason thoughts would still come in my mind. So and I realized that okay, I did forgive, but I didn't go within to forgive. I didn't really, with everything in me. And sometimes, even doing that, we still leave little fragments that we have to reassess. Why are these thoughts still there? Why are these things still bothering me if I've already given it over to God and the divine? Okay.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Yes. And Sean said, everybody so far has said that everything's resonated with them. And this is a Capricorn. And Angela had to wash her washer today.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have Jamie, and Michelle and I are going to do D next.
Okay. Well, the first card I got was intuition, but it was upside down. So what that means, what I've learned, especially using Joanne's cards, it means not that it's the opposite, but it's that you need to focus on it. And of course, it's intuition. It is at the root level. It is about grounding. It is a 6. It's about healing. And so what I'm hearing, because I also pull sometimes cards for me to help tune in, is also that it's interesting, Michelle, got fragmented energy. That energy, you really want to concentrate with your intuition and you really want to tune into it, but it is about grounding practices, things you do every day that allow you to use it as a springing board. And that helps you heal those things that feel kind of fragmented. What'd you get, Amy?
Okay, Jamie. So Katie was talking about healing and fragmenting and those kind of things. And I got maybe, and grounding too. And so this kind of goes along with it, but this feels like that maybe you kind of do the extremes. So you can be too grounded, because this card's telling you celebration, let go and have fun. So as you need to tune in to your intuition, have fun with it. Have fun with these things that you're going. Don't take it so seriously. That's what it felt like the message was. Sometimes you just have to let go, have fun, allow yourself to receive a crazy message. There's been so many times, especially with Kitty and I, where we'll go, oh my gosh, that blows my mind. That was the craziest thing that ever happened. But yet it was so fun. So yes, you need to do that grounding and do those daily things, but also make sure that you're having fun with that intuition and those things that you're pulling into your life.
So maybe finding things that are fun that you do daily, right? Versus
yeah. But just
heaviness,
sometimes you might just have to let go.
Right.
Yeah. Love it. Hi, PPR. Thank you so much for sharing it out. If you would like a card and you would like to tell us your first name, I can't remember. There's a few people that won't tell their first names, but if you would like to, let me know. There's a new Facebook user.
It's Colleen.
Colleen, okay.
Mm-hmm. And did you get Maria Pringle?
I did. Hi, okay. Maria. All right, so we're doing D. You guys are doing Sharon next, if Sharon is still on here. I haven't seen her lately.
Okay.
All right, so D. I got first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Unleash your kindest self. So the message I'm getting here is that you might be being too serious. Are you worried too much or concentrating too much on your career? Are you being too serious? So it wants you to unleash your kindest self. Let yourself have fun. Let yourself go. Lighten up, and don't be so serious all the time. That's what I have for you.
And so what I got for you is, okay, if you look, okay, now rocks, they are a symbolization of a sturdy foundation. Now, right now, if you can see, I'm sorry, I'm backwards. If you can see, there's a man here holding a stone. Now, right now, there's balance. Okay, but if he puts that one last stone on top, it's going to throw all of this out of balance. Okay, and so what Spirit's telling you, if you could see, this is actually representing Spirit, all of this little whiteness right there. Okay, so what Spirit's saying is, right now, before moving on any farther, even though you may be attempting to have a very balanced life and a solid foundation, there's still something, as Stephanie said, there's something that, it's like you're getting ready to put another stone that doesn't need to be there. Okay. So I really feel like that's saying that you do need to lighten up. Okay. You do need to not worry and stress so much. Because honestly, I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is finances. This has to do something with work or finances. Okay. What this man's getting ready to put on here. And so remember what came through earlier. Okay. If you were here, create, do what makes your heart sing. That's going to be the most important thing. And if it's something that you're trying to manifest into your life, when you create, you're manifesting at that same frequency. So just think of it this way. You get to create and have fun and laugh and get that same energy back as well.
I love that. And Dee says she is too serious and she's concentrating a lot on her job. And yes, so on point. Dustin, I have you written down. Thank you for giving us your name. I do have Colleen and Kate as well. So, all right. I haven't seen Princess Scary in here in a long time. That's Angela. I don't know if anybody's seen Princess Scary for a while. I'm sorry, Sharon. That's Sharon.
Oh, that's Sharon.
Sharon,
are you on?
Are you on, Sharon?
You're welcome, Dee. Why don't you guys go ahead and skip to Joanne unless you've already gotten cards for Sharon. We could go ahead and do it. She could watch the replay.
I can.
Huh?
I can switch. I just put them back. So.
Okay. Yeah, I did too. I just put them back.
All right.
Okay.
So this is Joanne.
Yeah, Joanne.
Well, that kind of makes sense because I was told to switch decks, and if it's Joanne, it's Joanne's deck. So,
okay.
and I was told that before the other person didn't come up, so that makes perfect sense.
Awesome, Michelle and
we're talking Joanne now.
Yeah, you're Joanne. Michelle and I have Sue.
Okay. All right. So no Sharon, Joanne.
Okay. So
sorry, I'm talking out loud.
So the first one I pulled, Joanne, this is from the Quantum Oracle deck. Like I said, I already had gotten pulled from the other deck. So now it makes more sense actually to me. So this is deserving. This is the consciousness, and it's a 6 yet again, healing. And so this is about you understanding you are deserving because there's some self-deception here. And this is self very clearly, that you're somehow not still seeing that you are deserving, and that becomes like a worry as you have anxiety about the changes that are happening. And so sending that deserving feeling ahead for you is going to be uber important. I just heard uber important. Okay. Uber. So, all right. How you doing? All right. So that's what I'm getting, my friend Joanne.
Okay, Joanne, and to go along with that, I got the card that says, release the power of fear, face your fears. And she's on a horse and she's got a blindfold on. So take that off because you know exactly where you need to go. But all of us have, at some point have to look at those things that make us uncomfortable, but face your fears. And then this one had to come out. It would not go back in. It came out twice. So there's something about an animal bond. So stand up for animals. I don't have any idea really what this came through with, but this one has a horse on it. This one has a lot of birds and eagles and stuff. So I don't know, maybe there is some signs you've been seeing, I don't know how it goes with face your fears. So I'm hoping it resonates with you, but there's some type of animal bond that's coming through for you. So I can pull another card if you want me to, but that's what I got on that. Hope that resonates, Joanne.
Excellent. Joanne, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay. Michelle and I have Sue, and you guys, is Sabrina still on? Do you know?
It says Sabrina is watching still, so yes.
So you guys have Sabrina. So Sue, I have a card for you that already came up tonight in our overall reading. It's last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. So as we know, Taurus is all about stability, values, possessions, material things, wanting everything to be stable. And what I'm hearing is that you should be so proud of yourself for what you're doing right now, for looking at all those possessions and the things that you valued before, and looking at them and throwing out things that you really don't need, things that really you don't need to take forward with you. So that's the message I'm getting, Sue, is be proud of yourself for letting those things go.
Yes, absolutely. So, Sue, what I got for you, you see the couch, it's torn all to pieces. Now, a couch represents to me normally a place to sit, relax, put your feet up, okay? And in the condition of this couch, that's not possible, okay, unless you want springs, right? So what Spirit's saying is that it's time for you to step back a little bit and get some extra rest. Do something that I know, like when I create, okay, I'm a Capricorn and that's all I do in my mind. I'm just constantly doing something and I'm planning something else before this project's done. Okay. And I get it. But Spirit's saying for you, Sue, personally, right now, it's time if you have to make yourself, okay, for the next little while, get a little more rest. Okay.
I like that. Let us know, Sue. Okay, so you guys have Sabrina, and Michelle and I have Avon next.
Okay. I just want to go back to Joanne. So your mom represents birds. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me, because wasn't sure how the animal bond bird card was going through, but thank you for letting me know that.
And if you know Joanne has her mother is a big guide of hers, helps her with her cards, helped her. And so I really think that she wants her not to deceive herself. She is right behind her, wanting her to go on. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Hold on 1 second before we do anything. Nicole wants chocolate. She only has unsweetened chocolate. Do you have any ice cream? Put it on ice cream. She was going to add honey to it. They're having a whole s'mores chocolate conversation.
I like s'mores.
Right?
I want a s'more now. All right. Sorry.
Right. Stephanie, did you say who do we have?
We have Avon. They're doing some. Yep.
All right.
Are we up?
Yes,
You're
we're up. Sabrina, do you have a card, or do you want me to start? Okay.
Okay, Sabrina, the first card I got was the Eight of Wands, Journey. And this is the Angel Tarot. So journeys. So this is saying to me that you are ready. But I get a sense that you are not quite believing it. You're not quite believing that you are ready for this journey, that Spirit is leading you on, that they want you to go on. I still feel some hesitancy about it. So the next card they gave me, they came out together, was the World's Angel of Success. There we go. So this is telling you right here, a lot of fear talk tonight. Put those fears, that hesitation, that not quite sure if it's, that kind of thing, put that away, because Spirit is confirming with the Angel of Success that this is what they're asking you to do. And what I know from Spirit, from my own personal belief, is they're never going to lead you wrong. They're not going to lead you to something and then drop you. They're not going to say, hey, I want you to go here. See you later. You're on your own. They're not going to do that. So they're asking you to take that journey and they're giving you that message that you will be successful. So I hope that resonates with you.
Yes, that's her with the 3 hearts.
Oh, okay.
And so mine goes so well with it. It's number 3. It's your gut feeling, following that gut feeling and listening to your truths. This is the card of communication, about sitting still. This is the card that talks to you about kindred partnerships and professional assistance and peace. All of those things, when you sit quietly, you are led to where you need to go. And so this really is kind of the action that goes along with Amy's cards. Listen to the truth. There is assistance out there. There are partnerships out there. This is about the peace you feel in your gut. Follow it.
Yay.
Wow, that's awesome.
Good one, Sabrina.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have Avon next, and then is Jennifer Dorn with a G still on here? Have we seen her lately? Jennifer Dorn, if you're still on here, let us know. Shan, are you still on here? Let us know. Jenny Conroy?
She's on Facebook.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to hear for one of the 3, Jennifer D, Shan, or Jenny Conroy, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm watching Facebook for Jenny Conroy.
Okay.
Shan's here.
Okay, Shannon's here. Good.
I see Facebook. Is that Jenny?
Yeah, so we'll do Shan and then we'll do Jenny after. Okay, so Shan's here.
Okay.
So we have Shan.
You guys have Shan.
Okay.
So, and we're gonna skip. Oh no, Jennifer's here. Jennifer's here. Jennifer's next. You have Jennifer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and I got Bobbles, which is Lissa, written down. And Angela's cracking me up. I love her being in the chat. She is hilarious. All right, so we're doing Avon next. You guys have Jennifer Dorn, and then we'll have Shan next. Okay, so Avon, I have first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. Okay, so she's out there underneath the moon, and she's just doing this graceful pose, and she has the beautiful, symbols and etc. And I'm getting the oh my gosh, what is that? The I can't think of this. I can't figure out the symbol right now. The goddess of the moons, the 3 moon goddess. What is it? Anyway, that's what it is. Damn it.
Do you want me to Google it?
It's not really that symbol, but that's what the message that came to my head.
Okay.
But trust the universe is what it's saying. It's telling you, you're settled in down there in Florida now. Trust the universe that everything now is going to settle down and become more stable for you. And then what is your vision for the next thing? Your vision was to go to Florida. That happened. What's your vision for the next thing? Triple goddess. That's it. Triple goddess. And just go for that vision. Go for that next vision. We're in the Aquarius full moon right now. So, trust the universe. All right. I think we've got everybody then. So Jenny Conroy's on as well, right?
Yes.
She said she was here. Okay, good. All right.
Okay, and Avon, so here's what I have is 1 pair of sunglasses. So what that's telling me is there's something hidden that you need to investigate something a little more. Now, when I'm saying something's hidden, it's not what you've been talking to me about that's physically been hidden. Okay, there's something else. You need to dig a little deeper, get more information. Okay, and when you do, and when you take the advice that Stephanie gave you to start working on envisioning what you would like to manifest next time, things will start being able to play out better for you. Okay.
I love that. All right. So you guys have Jennifer with a G, right?
Yes.
And then we're going to have Shan, Michelle.
Okay. All right. So Jennifer with a G. I got 2 cards that came out at the same time. You are completing something. There is some karmic cycle that you are, and they're telling me you are very aware of it. It is something that has been grounding, that has been a part of you for a really long time, and you are finishing it because now we're talking, this is the voice about a new level of spiritual career, whether it's investigations, whether it's examining, but this is some brand new, and it's supposed to be fun because 7 and 7 is 14, which is 5, which is very creative. So something is finishing because something else is stepping in to take its place. You have made the room.
Yay, Kitty, goes really well with my cards because the first card that came out was Illusion, Embrace the Truth. So that's exactly what she's talking about. You're finishing something. It could be a karmic thing, but it's time to face it, the truth, and let it go. And then Kitty said something new's coming up. Well, I got the animal bond again. And what I heard, just weirdly, was maybe that new thing is some kind of communication. Have you thought of that? I don't know. That came up, like communicating, an animal communicator. I know Stephanie does that, right? I don't know. That just kind of came through.
It's
Or
definitely
some animal bond for that. What's that, Kitty?
it's definitely some kind of spiritual career, spiritual movement. Yeah.
I don't know. That's what came up for me. So hopefully that resonates with you. I love that.
Let us know, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick before we move on to Shan's reading, Christine looked it up. Thank you. Triple Goddess, Maiden Mother Crone. And it wasn't what the symbol was, but that's the message I got. So Yvonne, that is, I feel like it's saying you've done it all. Now you're at this crone stage where you can what is your vision for the rest of your life? It's your turn now. Trust the universe. It's your turn.
Third act. And who will we have after you do Shan?
You guys have Jenny Conroy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We have Shan. So Shan, I got full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. So again, Capricorn's about being serious, being diligent, being about their career, having all these balls in the air, all this stuff going on, not taking a moment to just settle down. And I feel like Spirit's saying, take a reality check. So calm down, come back down here, and okay, let's piece it out piece by piece and figure out, okay, what do I actually have to get done today and tomorrow and the next day? Make a plan. I'm just hearing this. Take a reality check of all these balls you have in the air and make a plan for them.
So Shannon, what came through is your ships are coming in, but this also has multiple meanings, okay? It looks like you've been through something extremely emotional in the recent past, but however, you are healing from that because the water is really calm, okay? And I also feel like if you see the pinkish coral color in the background there, that's making me feel very calm, very relaxed. And that goes along with what Stephanie is saying, to also take that time out and assess the situations. And as Stephanie was saying, fracture that down. What do you have to do today? And the rest, let it go. But if you can also see, there's a boulder, okay? There's a boulder. Well, I'm backwards. There's a boulder right there, okay? Well, if you're standing over here, Shan, in front of it, okay, that means you've already set a solid foundation. You may not see it, but it's there. Now, it's not huge. It's not a huge, great big boulder, but it's big, okay? So it's okay, Shan, to let go a little bit.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. Love. Okay, so you guys have Jenny Conroy and we have Nicole. We have Nicole next.
Okay. All right, my friend Jenny.
One second though, before you guys start, if Leslie And Dusty and Dina are still here. Can you let us know? Leslie Mack, Dusty, and Shaw Woman, Dina. Go ahead.
Did you say? I'm sorry. Did you say who do we have?
We have Nicole.
Nicole. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Leslie's still here. All right, Jenny, this is the card I got for you, the Queen of Cups, and it says sensitivity. And what I feel like this means for you is that your senses are being heightened, that you're probably noticing things coming up, things that you haven't happened before. And especially with this whole Lionsgate thing that we're talking about, that has really enhanced our senses and things like that. But this is more spiritually sensitive things are coming up for you. And you're noticing them and they're getting stronger. And I love that for you. All right, Kitty, what do you got?
You know, you can't make this stuff up. So I pulled the card for Jenny, and I got, this is the solar plexus, an 8. This is Lionsgate. This is the infinity, and this is success. And so I'm like, success what? This card appeared 3 times. Status quo, but it's got the sun, and it's a cycle about holding the status quo. There is success with it. So I asked yet again for something else. And what I got was exactly that, the magic of intuition and manifestation. But this came somewhere in the status quo, and what you're putting together is this success, this infinity. So go, Jenny.
Yeah, I love that for you, Jenny.
Love that. Yes, Karen, I have you down. Thank you, Mary. Good night, Beth.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so we have Nicole. You guys have John.
John, okay.
John.
Right.
Okay.
And you saw Dusty and Leslie are still here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I thought, yeah, and Dina is still here too. Yep.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay, so for Nicole, I have first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. So Virgo is all about organization. It's all about the little pieces. So I feel like in first quarter, it's starting to get light. So I'm feeling like before the energy gets too strong, they want you to assess the situation. What is your organization? What are the little pieces? How do they fit together? Assess the situation and figure out how all the little pieces are going to fit together before the energy gets too crazy. And that's what I have for Nicole.
Kitty, you're so right. You can't make this stuff.
Okay.
Here's what came out, Nicole. Organization. Get everything exactly where it needs to be.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Michelle, she's laughing so hard.
You know,
Oh my gosh, I love it.
you would think how often all of us read cards that we would no longer be surprised, but we love it when it's like, this goes right with it. Look, still, yeah.
Mhm.
That is awesome. I think that's a pretty strong message, Nicole.
Yeah, it's not very sugar coated, Nicole. So.
Oh, Michelle might not be able to talk for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh my
Oh, Michelle, you're so funny.
All right, we have John.
Yep.
God, John, and we have Leslie next.
Okay. Well, John, 2 came out together. Interesting combination. Compassion, which is a 4, which is about stability. And what came with it is the Lionsgate number, 88, but it's marriage and it's about partnership. And it's a symbol of never-ending infinity, about a passion. It can be a person. It actually could be yourself, but there's some kind of compassion you're being asked to give in a partnership somewhere that is life-sustaining. And this number is 4, which is about stabilizing you, compassion, marriage.
Okay, John. Opportunity knocks. Go for it. So what she was just talking about, whatever that opportunity is, some type of partnership, some kind of passion, it's a compassionate thing that or something you're passionate about that you're thinking about doing, but the opportunity is right now. It's knocking on your door, like on the Lionsgate. It's knocking on the Lionsgate. And didn't you get 8, Kitty?
Yeah, it is 8-8.
8-8 Lionsgate. Opportunity knocks. Go for it, John. No more hesitating.
And so hardcore copper, remember, marriage isn't always the marriage like this. It's also marriage of partnership, marriage of marriages are contracts, partnerships, all of those kinds of things.
Well, let's see how John resonates with him.
Yeah, well, because he wants me to take the card out, and no.
Oh, that's John saying that?
No, I think it's somebody else before we get to their reading. So it's like,
okay.
But I'm just saying, remember, it's not necessarily,
right. Yep, it's something. Opportunity
content.
Go for it, John.
I love it. All right. So we have Leslie, and you guys have Dusty next.
Dusty.
Okay. So Leslie, I got last quarter moon in Sag, practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sag, practice gratitude. So Sag is about, being optimistic. It's about growth. It's about being extroverted and generous. So I'm getting the whole what you put out, you also bring back again. So practicing gratitude right now, especially in 8-8 Lionsgate, is going to, if you put out that gratitude, you're going to come back you're going to get a lot of generosity back to you. So that's what I'm getting for Leslie.
Okay, so Leslie, here's what I got. Now, if you can see, this is like a junkyard, and there's a tree growing in the middle of all that junk. So all that junk is representing situations or people around you. Now, this could be people speaking drama. It could be situations that haven't went in your favor, okay? And it could just be some things that just really feel like they stink in your life, okay? Or you just come out of that. But what Spirit's saying is, look how big that tree has grown. And that goes along with what Stephanie was saying, a lot of growth. And, a lot of times when we are around those toxic waste type situations or people, it does make us feel like, we just can't keep going, in that kind of energy. So Spirit wants you to know that you have risen to the top, because you can see it's coming out the top. Okay, but it's also in the center of all this stink. Okay, there is a purpose for it. Make sure that you do clean out spiritual around you. So, even if it's family members, if you have to set boundaries, because sometimes we have to set boundaries. We can't always just drop people out of our lives. It depends on the person and the situation, right? But definitely think about setting boundaries, and you're going to get that spiritual growth. Okay. Very, very proud of you too.
Excellent. Awesome. Okay. Hi, Gail. It's okay that you're late. You're here. Okay. So you guys have Dusty, and we have the Shaw woman, Dina.
Okay.
You're welcome, Leslie.
All right, Dusty, what I got for you first was the Angel of Reflection, and it's the Hermit card, Angel of Reflection. So Spirit's just asking you to go in and reflect, and this is a perfect time. We're 8-8 Lionsgate, the time to reflect. Take with you through the gate what you're trying to manifest, what you want to bring forward. So I love this card for you, but then I was told to look at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck was the Death card, Angel of Transformation. So what Spirit is saying is there's something you've been reflecting on or you need to reflect on because they are bringing forth transformation. So to be able to move forward in that transformation, you almost need to go in and really decide what it is, what you really want, to go in and really get in to that deeper part of, what it is you're trying to bring forth. And then this card was weird because it flew out when I was trying to grab the other one, and it was the King of Cups, commitment. So apparently they're asking you, to be really committed in what it is that you are trying to transform right now. So that's where that hermit energy can get you in that place of what it is. So, Kitty?
Well, it's interesting because I heard very important card, and this card came out 33, which is the Christ vibration, which is the ascended master, and about health. And this is health at the sacral level, at the very survival level. It feels like it's about asking you to pay attention to all of the parts of your life, because there's something about wanting you to find the peace. And what came out with it was, again, that spiritual path, wanting you to make that commitment for your health about your spiritual path and prioritizing it to bring you peace to stay healthy. So it becomes that spiral that keeps going. So it really kind of goes right along with what Amy had to say. So in that transformation. Yep.
Let us know if it resonates with you, Dusty.
Excellent. Awesome. So we have Dina. I'm guessing Tony and Bud Files are no longer here. I think they were just stopping by. But if you are, please comment. But I'm going to mark you off for now. So we have Dina, and then you guys have Angela, Hardcore Copper Angela.
Angela.
All right. So Dina, I have New Moon and Sag. Focus on the positive. New Moon and Sag. Focus on the positive. So again, very much about, Sag is very much about growth, expansion, positivity, generosity, etc. So, and in a new moon, you are setting intentions. So the message I'm getting here is, again, in this portal, if you focus on the positive is going to come back to you even stronger. So please focus on that positive in order to grow during this portal.
Okay, so here's what I got. Now, if you look, there's just a little bit of water here and right here. So that's saying this does have to do with emotions, okay? Now, but the thing is, there's sand, okay? Sand is surrounding everything, and it goes on and on. Now, what sand represents is, first of all, the white sand, that's purity, that's spirit, okay? That's divine guidance. That's being guided in a situation. Now, the golden sand, if you can see, there's not much of it, the golden brown, but there's some, and it still wraps around. But look how much more white sand is around the golden sand. Okay, now golden sand represents looking back, kind of like an hourglass, looking back at how much time you've lost. Maybe it was bad relationships, bad jobs, all these things, in your past. Just wasted so much time. Okay, right? And then it's also about, okay, I have this much time left. It's looking forward and saying, okay, if I live to be such and such age, I have this much time left to complete what I'm trying to complete or what I would like to manifest, okay? And Spirit's wanting you to know, since there's so much white sand there, that you're going to be able to make the right choices, that you are being divinely guided, okay? So don't be afraid. Just do like the man, open your mouth and allow Spirit to feed you in your next step, okay?
Oh, love it.
Yeah,
love that. All right. So you guys have Angela, and then we have Richard.
So Angela, who wanted not to take the marriage card out.
Yes.
So I didn't get the marriage card, but I got a card like the marriage card, self-love.
Oh, there you
And
go.
this 7 and 3 is 10, which is new beginnings, and it's also the 10th house of career opportunities, awareness. But really feels like they're telling me that the self-love is about you, how you approach each of your days in not only this root of grounding, but what I build my days around versus letting the days build around me. So that's part of it. And what came with it is using your creativity. And here, look at this, another double number, all double numbers pretty much tonight. And this is that going with your gut, what is creative will feed that self-love.
All right, Angela, my cards kind of go right along with Kitty's. I got the 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. And this is just about when Kitty was talking about self-love, this card really kind of stood out to me, that it's like that. It's like, be good to yourself, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself. So it felt like some of those keys, to goodness are ones that need to be more, you need to use with yourself is what it come with. And then I got the dreams card, believe in your dreams. And this kind of goes along with those keys to goodness too. Just that belief in yourself, that your dreams are possible and that you can make them come true. And then I was just told that I needed to have one from both, that's 2 come out of that one. But I got the Devil card in Tarot, and this is the Angel of Freedom. So I feel like this is asking you, and it's hard to see, I understand that, but the hold that the devil has on these beings is very loose. So the freedom is there. So I feel like what it's saying for you is that you're not being, that you can get your freedom. You can be released a lot easier than you think you can be. Right now, it might not seem like that. But I feel like it's the key to your dreams and just believing in that self-love, believing in yourself, then sets you on the course of freedom. I hope that makes sense. No marriage talk.
Marriage. All right. So we have Richard next. Is Maria still on? She was on Facebook. So if Maria is still here, you guys have Maria. Dustin, are you still here from PPR? Colleen, Kate, let us know, please.
I know Kate is because she just liked something. So
I don't know
Kate
what's
Williams
going on over here.
Maria's here.
Maria's here. Okay.
Somebody's doing something wrong, and I don't know what's happening. Okay, so you guys, we have Richard. You guys have Maria. Dustin, if you're still here from PPR, Colleen, you said is here, or you said Kate's here?
Kate's here.
Okay, Colleen, let us know if you're still here. And we've got Lissa, Karen, and Gail. Okay, so Colleen, or I'm sorry, Kate is the one that says, I'm still here. Okay. All right, so Richard, I have, funny that we were talking about self-love. I have last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love, Richard. So, the moon in Libra is all about partnerships and relationships. But in this case, this is about balance and partnerships with yourself, self-love, the relationship with yourself. And so definitely make time for yourself and self-love right now.
Okay, Richard, what came through, if you see this person on this pier or walkway, boardwalk, is representing you. Now, this boardwalk pier, this is straight, okay? So that's your path that you're on. But it's like you've stopped for a moment and you're looking out into the water. Now, the water is representing emotion and the water is really choppy, okay? So it's like you're looking back on the past about a situation. It could even be back to childhood, nostalgia. But you're thinking about something that was choppy waters in your life, okay? And the thing is, there's this gate or this railing here, And that's actually spirit kind of dividing you, like giving you the space to allow you to begin healing from that. But spirit, it's kind of like if you can see the bars, right, you can see through the cracks. So spirit's allowing you to see through those cracks enough for your healing. The spirit doesn't want you to stay there. Okay, so because spirit, it's like the railings up to keep you straight on your path. Okay, so be careful about visiting those old thoughts. When you do, look at it, no matter how painful, look at it in the sense of, okay, I'm an observer in a situation that didn't feel good. Okay, what did you learn from it? What could you have done better? What could that other person or people, it could have been a job, anything, what could they have done better? Learn from that and then say, okay, whoever you pray to, God, Holy Divine, universe, I give this to you. Okay, and I'm going to trust you to heal me, and I'm going to move forward on my path. Okay.
I like it. I like it. Richard, let us know. He says awesome, so I'm thinking it's resonating with him. Okay, so you guys have Maria.
Yeah.
Justin's not here. Did we decide if Colleen's here?
She hasn't. I haven't seen anything. So
I think she was Facebook.
okay.
And then I'm sorry, Christine. I didn't know Alexa and Aaron were on, so I've written them down. I must have missed them. So we're going to mark Colleen off. Colleen, if you are on, please let us know. So you guys have Maria. We have Kate. Michelle, we have Kate.
Well, so Maria, it was really interesting. Immediately when this card came out, it's the High Heart card. It's in pink. I could feel this effervescence kind of joy, like sitting right here. And this is about higher education. This is about, it's a 9, so it's that higher pursuit of the 9th house is higher learning. The 9th house is also a galactic number. And this is that higher heart. What is calling you? And they're very excited that you're listening, and they want you to have the faith that goes with it, which is an 11. And that's the heart. So this is all about the heart. What higher learning is calling you that you really want, because this is what your passion is. It's the heart.
I love that, Kitty, and these cards go right along with that for you, Maria. I got the 7 heavenly virtues again, so I was looking at them to see what they all were, and a few of them that came up was faith, hope, and fortitude. So, as Kitty's talking about those higher heart things, I also got the peacock card that says raise your standards. So they're asking you to think bigger. You're limiting yourself and what your beliefs are, because they gave you the 7 heavenly virtues, and the ones, like I said, hope and faith and fortitude, never giving up, is what showed up. But so raise your standards. Don't settle. If you're not sure how you want to, I don't know why this is coming up, but if there's something that you want to do, but you're not sure how you get there, then you reach out. There's people that can help you. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm just giving you the message that they're saying. So don't give up. Don't give up. I hope that resonates with you, Maria.
Hey, all right. She got butterflies after Kitty.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And they're very related messages, hugely related. Yeah.
Okay, so we have Kate, and then you guys have Lissa. All right. So Kate, I have full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. So Kate, what I'm getting from this is Virgo's all about organization, details, all these little pieces and putting them together. What I feel like, though, is you already have everything organized. You already have how the pieces fit together. Now, full moon is when you take action, like you surrender it all. So what it's saying is take inspired action, Kate. now that you have it all organized, now it's time to really, really move forward. Okay, Michelle.
Okay, so Kate, what came through first? Spirit did have me to get 2 cards for you. So this card, okay, if you see, this is a beautiful mask, okay? It's very glittery, it's very fancy, it's very eloquent. But here's the thing. Masks mean there's something hidden. There's someone who has deceived you. There's someone who has lied to you, like in the very recent past, okay? And if you don't know who that is, then it's happening right now. You're not getting the full truth from this person, okay? This person, they could be like seducing you in a sense of, oh, you know, I've got all this glitter, I've got all this money, or I've got all these things to offer. But they're showing you the mask, okay? When you remove that mask, here's the second card Spirit wanted me to show you, which came out earlier. When you remove that mask, you're at a junkyard, okay? That's not where you want to be, right? So Spirit's saying that within that junkyard, of course, you're getting the physical growth here. But Spirit is saying that this person, okay, and this doesn't have to be a person, actually. It can be a job. It can be a workplace, okay, co-workers. It could be a group of people. But whoever, okay, to deceive you on purpose, okay? So please be aware of that, because Spirit's saying you do have the strength to grow within that, but Spirit doesn't want you in that, okay? So be strong.
Love that.
Me too. That's a great one.
All right. Okay. So
All right, we have Lissa.
you guys got Lissa and we got Kieran.
Okay. Listen, this was a jumper. It came flying out of the deck. And it was the 7 of Cups choices. So I feel right now you have more than one choice. And you're trying to maybe determine what's the better choice. But what I also got after that was the Ace of Sword victory. And so this card feels like the victory card feels like no matter what you choose, you're going to have victory. So it doesn't feel like there's a right or wrong. It's just more of what is right or wrong for you, or not right or wrong for you, but what is a better choice for you. So you definitely got choices, but either choice, or if there's several choices, whatever you choose to do, you got the Ace of Swords. So it's going to be victory, whatever it is that you choose. Kitty was like, I saw her expression, so apparently hers are going with that.
Well, it really does, because first of all, the card that came on the top and the next card are both add up to 4s, which is about stabilizing in your choice, and you're looking at this higher heart balance. Go with what that higher heart is, with the compassion. That's really important, they're telling me, the compassion of whatever that balance is in your choice, that you will be able to stabilize what has felt like you've been grabbing at straws along. It's coming into, and give yourself compassion, and you'll find that balance. And it's a stabilizing number. It's 4, and 4 is also can be family, but it's, as Michelle talked about earlier, it's the family of your choosing. It doesn't have to be the family that you were born into. So let us know if that goes with you.
All right.
All right. Okay. So we have Kieran, and then next will be Gail. You guys have Gail. All right, Kieran, I have first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. So Aries is all about the spark. Aries is all about beginning something. Aries is all about, that high intensity. And so Spirit wants you to step into your power, spark something new, do something that makes you excited and happy.
Kieran, so what I got was, with this, if you look, first of all, we have a phone, so that's telling me to be expecting some type of message. But beside the phone, we have the pair of dark sunglasses. Now, Dark sunglasses resonate with me as far as meaning something hidden like the mask. However, it's also about clarity. So where I'm seeing that you are going to be receiving some type of message, make sure that you understand all the information, all sides to everything, read all fine print. This could just be a simple message from someone that could be twisting something, or you may not read it correctly the way it was intended. And then again, this could be something much bigger, like some kind of legal document. So make sure to get all the facts with this message or this information that you're going to be receiving, and that way you can make a full informed decision. Okay.
Got it. All right, Karen, let us know if that resonates.
Bye, Shan.
Bye, Shan. Okay, you guys have Gail, and then we have Alexa and Aaron are our last. So you guys have Gail, and then Michelle will take Alexa, and you guys will have Aaron, which is Christine's son. So it isn't Aaron as in
Aaron.
correct.
Yeah. All right. I think I can go first this time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because we've had so many of these tonight where the person before leads into the information about the person after, because I got communication. So about what you're receiving. And this is in the higher heart. And so what I'm hearing, Gail, is that they're trying to get a hold of you. There is something that is trying to get you information, and you're not really looking at it. And there's an optimism they want you to see, and also a piece that has to do with a professional assistant, some kind of information that's coming forth, and it's optimistic. Look at Amy's already ready for the next piece, and it's receiving this. And a 12 becomes a 3, which is the house of communication, which is the synthesis. And this is of a higher vibration, the higher heart, the part where I personally believe the soul is connected to. But there's some kind of professional assistance and optimism, a piece of this. So now I'm waiting for Amy's clarification.
Oh, Kitty, stop. You don't even need it, but I'll give it to you, Gail. Anyway, you got the owl. Follow your intuition. So what did Kitty say? There's something they're trying to get a hold of you. They're trying to give you a message. So here it is. It's in your intuition. So follow your intuition. What do you think that little niggling is? What are they trying to tell you? And then the next card couldn't have gone better because it's the Legends card. Learn from the people who inspire you. So if you need someone to, give you some inspiration or give you that nudge, like Kitty said, that mentor type thing, find someone who inspires you and learn from a legend and follow your intuition. So those cards couldn't have gone better together. I love that message for you.
Mm-hmm.
Short and sweet and to the point, Gail.
Love it, Gail. Let us know.
Yes.
Okay, we have Alexa next, but did you guys see Lissa's message?
No, what was it?
It's baubles, blings.
Oh, okay.
The
Resonant correlation with the turbulent. Oh, as I am the
compassionate person and the victim. So I would guess that the turbulence is about the victim and how you shift that to be the strength for you.
And I forgot what I said.
Well, that's because you channel it, but I
So I don't know what I said to her. Should we pull her another card for clarification?
We can after we finish, Alexa.
Okay, because I really honestly have no idea what I said to her.
All right. Okay, so Alexa, I have first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. So Pisces is all about going with the flow and being happy and letting things happen. And so Spirit wants you to honor your feelings. Spirit wants you to feel them. Spirit wants you to have those emotions. Let them out. If you have to cry, cry. If you want to laugh, laugh. That's what I have for Alexa.
And I see here that you are taking out the trash, my dear. So, Spirit wants you to understand to always remember your worth. Okay. And that goes right along with what Stephanie's saying. Know your worth, step into your power. Okay. And set those boundaries. Don't allow people to treat you or put you into situations that are not good for your energy. Okay. So definitely make sure that you put that in the trash can and put the lid on it. Okay. And let God or the Holy Divine, whoever you pray to, let God, take that trash can away. Okay. So when you put that lid on there, it's gone. Okay. It's done. And then just forgive and, let it go. Let God or the Holy Divine handle that for you.
That's good, Alexa. I love that. Gail says it explains a lot to her.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you guys have Aaron.
All right, Kitty, go. You can go first. I think I went first last time. I don't know.
So I got powerful, and this is 44, which is, Michelle talked about 444 already, and this is powerful. This is that following your gut. This is the solar plexus, and it feels like there might be, Aaron, some stomach issues that you've started to encounter, and some of that might be because you're not paying attention to your gut. And maybe you're not also paying attention to what your body is absorbing around you. And for some reason, they're telling me to just make sure you take the time to make your decision. And the word they used was wisely. So it feels like something is weighing on your mind about something you're going to do.
All right, Kitty. All right, Aaron. My cards kind of go along with that as well. I got this card again, the Peacock card, raise your standards. So I feel like you are selling yourself short, if you know what that expression means. You're not maybe giving yourself all the credit that you deserve. And that might go, I feel like when Kitty was talking about the stomach thing, it almost felt like an emotional thing as well. Just kind of like
it's a churning. Yes.
Yeah, like a churning, like an emotional thing. But raise your standards, because you can do better, you can be better, you are better. And self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. So this feels like that because you're not quite believing in yourself, that might be some of that churning in your stomach. You need to raise those standards so that you believe that you can do that. And to be self-reliant, you have what you need to fly solo. You just have to believe you have what you need to fly solo. I hope that resonates with you, but those are beautiful cards. So, all right, Aaron. Hope that resonates with you.
All right. I did not see them come on, Christine. So thanks for letting us know. And if they're still on, they can tell us, or you can tell us if that resonated. Do you guys want to pull another card for Lissa?
Sure, because honestly, I have no idea what I said to her.
Lissa, were you the self-love card?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And because what I thought with the turbulence, especially since you said, and the victim, is the turbulence still that exists when we're a victim of those tapes that come. So I'm going to pull another card too.
Yeah. We'll both pull another one. Is that going to give you any other?
Well, it's an interesting card that came out. Domestic harmony. And this is the throat, though. So this is 22, which is the master teacher. Okay, 2 times 11. Master builder on the master teacher. And something about making sure domestic harmony to me is not just about my home, it's about where I spend my time, who I spend my time with, my tribe, all of those things. Are they bringing you that self-love? Because that self-love was a really strong card. The fact that I could remember it, because like Amy too, sometimes we say something and we go, no, we have no idea what we said, because it kind of comes to us. So there's something in what's happening in your life that causes that turbulence, and that self-love that allows you to find that domestic harmony, and it's in using voice. So
Yeah. And I got the Eight of Swords, restriction. So this definitely feels like there's a restriction. There's change that needs to come. Maybe you're not seeing what it is right now. That you might be feeling stuck through circumstances, choices that you have made. You're feeling restricted. But I want you to know that that there are options. You know, there's things that can be done. Right now, you might be feeling a little stuck and a little constricted or restricted on where you're going. But and I think that kind of makes sense with what you're talking about, the turbulence. But I feel like you need another card, because that just feels like that's just agreeing with what you're feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm going to pull you a different card.
are you looking for direction then? Because
Yeah.
self-love and some kind of domestic harmony is the issue. So
Okay. So I got invite the magic in. Okay. So maybe right now you're not seeing what's possible, but invite the magic in. And then I also got the Archangel Gabriel card. I don't know if that resonates with you or not. But the Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of creativity and mostly hope as well. So invite the magic in however way you resonate with that. And because there's hope. There's hope that this situation or this restriction is going to be lifted, if that makes sense. I just couldn't, I had to get something else that kind of gave you something on going forward. So I don't know.
Hi, Jennifer. Chef Sketty.
Okay. Chef.
Would you like a card really quick? Michelle and I can do. See, I knew part of what was going on because she came in a couple readings ago with Michelle and I.
Okay.
Yeah. So that self-love, I knew that was very, very, very important message for her, for sure.
well, and it kind of makes with the domestic harmony,
Yeah.
you are rebuilding, but you are powerfully strong to rebuild. You're able to do it. It's a belief in yourself.
Yeah. Invite the magic in.
And yeah.
And hope. Archangel Gabriel with the hope card. I love that. All right.
And the faith to get you there. Whatever it comes out is what, bigger, better, stronger. Even if that's all you can say to yourself, bigger, better, stronger.
I love that, Kitty. That's a really good affirmation mantra. Bigger, better, stronger. Love that. That would be a good one for her.
Okay, Jennifer, I got a good card for you, my dear. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag. So Sag being about growth and determination and expansion and career and generosity, etc. In order to grow and expand, you've got to see the bigger picture. Don't get so, boggled down here in the muck. Get up here and see the bigger picture, and then you'll be able to expand and grow.
You can also see, if you can see, there's a very large bed in the center of the room. Okay. Now, when I see a structure, which is a house or some kind of building, and I'm seeing inside it, that's saying your body, mind, or spirit, or all combined. Okay. So it's telling me there's a part of you that needs to rest. It's right in the center of this room. So that's very important. So you definitely need to rest. That could be a lot of emotional stress. Example, when I get on, I'm still learning with technology. Okay. It still blows me away and it makes me nervous. And I have to get on there almost every day. So I have to overcome that, the nervousness. However, because it overcomes me so much, sometimes I just have to take a break from it. I have to get away for several hours and breathe. Okay. So I feel like Spirit's telling you to take a rest, take a break on something here. Okay. But that was a pretty big bed. So that's telling me that maybe, quite a break there, a day, 2 days. You may need to go on vacation. But it's also telling me this is luxury. So there may be some type of abundance that's coming in for you as well.
If she sees the bigger picture and
That's
experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
So go find that big bed and go take a vacay.
Yes.
And see what dreams come to you in that big old bed.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Well, I'm telling you, I think that
Think
big old
about
bed sounds good right now.
yeah, it really does. This really, Lionsgate, guys, is really about the intention we set, and then we close that intention. And it really is about calling back those parts that we've left all over, bigger, better, and stronger, to call them back to,
Yeah.
our engines and our spirit engines meeting and like resetting us. So powerful
And I
day.
just absolutely love how the theme of the cards went along with the Lionsgate, with the eights, with the things that we talked about prior to, with family and manifesting it all. It just all resonated with what we talked about before. So this has been a blast. I've really
Yes,
enjoyed this.
Our second year in a row, at least the three of us. We added Michelle this year, so we gained another person. And yeah, awesome.
Yes, we love her.
So
I love you guys too so much.
so
All right.
So I guess we are going to close this. We're at a 2-hour point. Anybody have any last words they'd like to say before I kind of close the intention?
Well, I would just like to say that Lionsgate, that energy is still available to you to the 12th. So if you feel like you haven't, embraced that yet, we've talked about a few things. Rewatch it, do some of those things, and really soak in that energy and what Kitty was just talking about as well. So,
and with that beautiful full moon that's coming up, know that Venus moves into Leo, where she's big and bold and brave in relationships. So know that energy is available too.
I love it.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Well, then.
All right, Kitty, you want to close the circle, or did you do that already?
No, I haven't quite. So just that we set our intention that we started with for messages to help move people along. And as we close the circle, we take this energy with us to forth. We can call back anything that we had let go of if we want it to serve us, but we can also just let it go. So let's close this circle with the intention of waiting for another Lionsgate year. Take this energy of your two suns, your spirit sun and your physical sun, and on we go. And so it is.
So it is.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye, everybody.